Hey, in this video, I'm going to take a look at a company called SwitchList.io. It allows you to compare your list of contacts against any of your partners to find what those common elements are, and then you can co-market to them. So stay tuned. This is a pretty interesting product. Hey, this is David with TechSmart Boss here with another video. I'm going to talk about this product called SwitchList.io, and I think it's pretty interesting, especially if you are co-marketing with other people. You have your email list, they have their email list, and you want to find out what the commonality is between your list so you can target properly. And you don't necessarily want to just say, "Hey, here's my list. You take a look." What this product I think will do is allow you to both individually upload your list, and then it's going to tell you what's in common, what the matches are. And they've got a pretty interesting proposition from a price perspective. You'll see here $1 per match, minimum of $29. That's 29 matches if you do the pay per go. And if this is something where you're doing a lot of this type of service, then you can kind of see they have a couple of unlimited monthly and annual plans as well. So what I'm going to do is take them up on this offer. It says here you can start matching instantly, no credit card needed. I've kind of simulated a little test here where I created a couple of spreadsheets where I made up some names. I made up about 40 people are the same on both of my customer list and customer list two. And I haven't done this before, so I'm assuming that as I start this process on my side, it's going to let me kind of invite my partner. So hey, let's just try it out and see how it works, and you'll see it as we go. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go ahead and do my TechSmartBoss.com. Let it know I'm not a robot. And what I like about this, it's not even asking me for password, setting up account, or anything like that. It's going straight to uploading my CSV. Now, it didn't give me any information about kind of the structure of the CSV, so I'm going to use the one that I've already created, and I'm sure it's probably going to give me some options. Actually, look at this. This is pretty interesting. It actually gives you some integrations here between Dropbox, database. This looks a lot more powerful than I initially expected. Now I've got a CSV on my computer, so I'm going to go ahead and browse and upload that. And let's go to my desktop. I've got a folder right here. I'm going to use my customer list number one. All right, perfect. Now I can see it's going to kind of let me go through and pick identifiers and map identifiers, which is a perfect process for uploading a CSV. So let's take a look if it pulls in my headings. And looks like it does. So let's select identifiers at least one. So we're going to definitely have email. And let's take a look at my CSV and see what I did bring in this one. I've got first name, last name, phone number, email, address. So looks like you could actually match people across a couple different parameters. Like if you're not an email oriented company, but phone numbers, you can start to match on phone numbers. I'm going to bring that in as well. And I like this concept of an email domain because it may be you're targeting people at the same company, not necessarily knowing that you have the same people in your list, but you want to target the same company. That's pretty fancy. So this is a little bit more powerful and thought out than I thought. So now I'm going to pick from my CSV list. These are all the things that came in through my CSV, and I'm going to pick that phone number. All right, so let's save and match. So saving my project. All right, so now I've got a project here, and it looks like what I'm able to do is copy my invite list and share it with others to start that match. So let's go ahead and do that. And it looks like I can set up multiple projects and things like that. So I could have multiple networking relationships where I'm doing this, which is really nice. So I'm going to copy this. Let's go ahead and paste that in another browser. And I might have to start up a new browser. Yeah, so I'm going to have to start up a brand new. So let's go ahead and start up a new incognito window here and paste that in. So now let's imagine now it's still, I'm going to go ahead and open up Safari. So nice that it detects that. So now I'm a brand new person at this point. I sent this link to my partner and I said, hey partner, you go ahead and upload your list, and let's see if we have some matches that we can target. All right, so now it's telling me that I've been invited. Compare your list with, David at TechSmart Boss, and see what the unique identifiers are: email and phone. So this is nice. So now, as a partner, I'm going to go ahead and put in my email address. Let it know I'm not a robot. And I'm going to say, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and upload my CSV. I don't have to worry about David at TechSmart Boss seeing my entire list. Let's go ahead and click and browse. And I'll pick my customer list number 2 in this. So it says I'm comparing my list with David at TechSmart Boss. And I got all those other options. Let's go ahead and continue. You'll notice that the partner doesn't have to map what we're comparing against. So that step in this onboarding is missing because I initiated that at TechSmart Boss as email and phone is what we're going to compare against. So I can say, okay, I don't have a phone. I've got phone number mapped here. So let's save and match. So now it's going to process. It's going to actually compare the matches there. We'll let that give it a little time. Then I'm gonna flip back. It says it's a pin. So I'm gonna flip back over to my other window and see what's happening while this is going on from my perspective. Let's refresh over here. Looks like I got some pending matches. Let's click on that. All right. So now I'm going to pause for a second and let it go through and process. I'm going to come back, and I know for a fact I've got about 40 matches or so. In fact, I did not change the phone numbers. I only changed the emails. So I might actually have a lot more matches. So we're going to give this a time to process. I'm going to come back and see what the results are. Stay tuned. Okay, I'm back. So what I found out, which is really nice, is in my email, it had sent me a couple of different messages to verify my account. It had also done that with my partner, and we both had to verify our accounts, make sure we were legit, set our password and things like that. And as soon as we did that, the dashboard updated. On my side, you'll see here this project, I can view matches now. On my partner side, if they did happen to have that same screen up, they also have a dashboard now, by the way, but they can view, they can see the matches on the shared project as well. Let's actually go back over to my dashboard. I'll view matches. You'll see it'll take me to that same exact screen. And now it tells me that between me and my partner list, I have 482 matches. And the reason it did bump up to 482 is I didn't change the phone number. So those all matched on the phone number aspect of it. I did change the emails. But you'll see here, we were able to both see that. And now I can pay and download those. Now on the pay per go, that's going to be $482 because it was $1 per match. I'd be much better off switching to their monthly plan if I was going to work with bigger lists like that between my partner. And you can also see here that I have my access turned on. I can send this link out to multiple partners. We could probably compare, and I can grant who I want to be able to share that list with. So what sounds like a really simple concept, as you can see here, switchlist.io has put a lot of thought into. And if this is a part of your business where you're doing co-marketing and you're sharing lists, this is pretty well thought out in how you can create your projects. You can pick what areas you want to compare your lists against, including company domains and website domains, not just individual emails and phone lists. And then you have a pretty sophisticated way that you can invite partners, get them to come in and verify their account, view the matches, and download and pay, and get that common list between your partner verified as being common. Not just, people like to say all sorts of stuff, how they know so and so and they know this and they know this. Well, this right here is hardcore core facts on what they know. So if this relates to your business, definitely check it out. One of the better ways I've seen to do this with some privacy and some security involved. And if you like these kind of videos, come back and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also check out our Facebook page, facebook.com/TechSmartBoss, and check out our website too, TechSmartBoss.com, for our podcast and a lot of other things that we're doing. Stay tuned for more videos.